The final 2 weeks of a presidential campaign should be dedicated to the prospect of messaging, of winning over that last segment of uncommitted, undecided voter. I guess, unless you're Donald Trump and you're the leader of the party of purity and you're the leader of the party of family values, you're the leader of a party that wants to ban books that are rooted in pornography and filth, unless you're that guy. And then if you are that guy, what you do is you go to Pennsylvania and you go on a 12-minute rant about a golfer, Arnold Palmer in this case, and the size and loveliness of his genitalia, while there are children in the crowd, which we're going to get to. But first, I'll just play you the clip. This is a little bit longer, about 1 minute and 10 seconds of the fuller context of him, that this wasn't just an in-the-moment thing. This was a premeditated thing. He knew he was going to tell the story. He explains how he's going to tell the story, and the teleprompter wouldn't do it justice, but he's going to tell it again. There's a whole string of elements to this that are outside of just the fact that this is not normal. You shouldn't have to say that it's not normal for someone running for president of the United States of America to rant and rave about how big and beautiful Arnold Palmer's dick is. It should go unsaid, right? But here we are. This is where we are. Let's deal with our reality on our reality's terms. Watch this very bizarre moment from Donald Trump on the campaign trail in front of supporters in Latrobe, Pennsylvania.
So, I've been here before, and I've told the story before, not in this kind of detail. Because, you have these teleprompters. If I would read it off a teleprompter, it wouldn't be so good, right? And it would be a lot shorter. It wouldn't be as good. And I didn't want to do that. I said, when I come here, I'm going to tell them the real story of Arnold. But Arnold Palmer was all man. And I say that in all due respect to women, and I love women. But this is a guy that was all man. This man was strong and tough. And I refuse to say it, but when he took showers with the other pros, they came out of there, they said, oh my God, that's unbelievable. I had to say it. We have women that are highly sophisticated here, but they used to look at Arnold and say, bad, but he was really something special.
What? Arnold Palmer, he's all man. I say this with all due respect to women, and I love women, but Arnold Palmer had a big, beautiful dick. I love women. Oh, but what a delicious cock he had. I mean, if we given him another minute, it would have been how much he loves women. But I want Arnold Palmer inside of me. Please, just get him inside of me. I'm Donald Trump. Again, this is the party that claims to be the party of family values, of banning books that contain pornography. This is the Moms for Liberty party. Shielding our children from filth. This is who they want them to lead them into an era of purity for children. While he tells a story about somebody's dick and how big it is and how beautiful it is and how shocking and unbelievable his dick is in front of kids. And some of you may say, well, what do you mean in front of kids? You can't see any kids in that particular frame. What do you mean? How do you know that there's children there? And that's because we live in an era where there are multiple cameras at any given event, especially where there's a man running for president of the United States. And the Newsmax feed was shifted just a little bit, And right behind Donald Trump is a woman sitting there with her young daughter, hearing about the size and beauty and glory of Arnold Palmer's dick.
This man was strong and tough, and I refuse to say it, but when he took showers with the other pros, they came out of there, they said, oh my God, that's unbelievable. I had to say it.
And this is not even to mention, I guess it is to mention, that the little line there where he says, I refuse to say it, but when he took showers with the other pros, they came out of there and they said, oh my God, that's unbelievable. It's another one of these things where I refuse to say it, I'm not going to say it, but then proceeds to say it. That would seem to me some sort of decline cognitively, where in between the period of I refuse to say it and him saying it, there's a disconnect. Look, a lot of people have made light of Donald Trump's insecurities, me being among them, Barack Obama being among them. At the National Convention for the Democratic nomination, Barack Obama made his famous joke, his line about Donald Trump being obsessed with crowd sizes. Remember this, and then let's also reflect on he was right.
It has been a constant stream of gripes and grievances that's actually been getting worse now that he's afraid of losing to Kamala. There's the childish nicknames, the crazy conspiracy theories, this weird obsession with crowd sizes.
Obama nailed it. That is it. That is all what this is about. This is about Donald Trump unleashing his insecurities on the American public, on this audience's children. There's a choice to be made in 2 weeks. Do you want this to be the president of the United States, who cannot even stay on track enough to deliver what he intends to bring with him into the presidency, in the final days of this campaign, what his message is to America? Instead, 12 minutes, it wasn't all about the dick, but it was a 12-minute soliloquy, rant, obsession with the great golfer, Arnold Palmer, who apparently is a MAGA douche who golfs with Donald Trump and such, who is courting fascism for the United States. Hypocrites is what they are. You don't get to be the party of purity and family values and banning books and the war on pornography while this is your guy. You don't get it both ways. That's not how it works. What do you think? I'd love to know. You can call, leave me a voicemail, 714-576-4054. And of course, as always, you can email me daily@dollemore.com. Another great way to communicate is just to comment below. Be careful with this one. We don't want YouTube locking your comments or making them unviewable. So, censor yourself appropriately. But I welcome your comments. Absolutely. If you want to help support this work, you want to help me make these videos, produce this content, click the join button below, become a channel member for $1.99 a month. You can go over to my Patreon page, patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast, or you can buy some merch, dollemore.info. All those are great ways. I love and appreciate you. I'll see you next time. Be genuine. Don't be a hypocrite. Take care of one another.